Nice to be here with you.
And now it's time. Muhammad Ali, the greatest of all time. Watch the footwork. Deontay Wilder, bronze bomber, fighting out of Tuscaloosa, Alabama, the former heavyweight champion of the world.
If this fighter knows how to use that reach, this is going to be a shot night.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, here is the Olympic gold medalist and legend of boxing, the only 3-time lineal heavyweight champion of the world. He floats like a butterfly and stings like a bee. The one and only, the greatest, Muhammad Ali. Fighting out of the blue corner, an Olympic bronze medalist from Tuscaloosa, Alabama, a hard-hitting, sensational knockout artist, and a WBC heavyweight champion of the world, the bronze bomber, Deontay Wilder.
These two have certainly talked the talk. Now they've got to walk the walk.
People are arguing about this in the street, in the pubs, in the bars, and this is why it gets giddy, gets exciting. The anticipation, second.
These athletes have promised us a war. Let's see if they deliver. Trying to land that jab. Throws the jab, it doesn't score. And Deontay Wilder just got clipped. It somehow weathered the storm.
Bean Days now needs to steady the pace, get the pace back to normal.
Catch and shoot. We've seen this fighter in the past go 12 rounds and not have a mark on their face. That's what happens when you stick and move, you hit and you don't get hit.
If you want to corner an outside fire, make them fight off the rope, because they don't want to do that. They don't want to stand still. They want to move left to right. Pin them down. Throw a blanket on them.
Perfect counter shot. Good idea, but misses with the left hook. One moment changes everything, especially in this division. Hook misses. Counter punch. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Ali in that last round. That bell could not have come soon enough for this guy.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important.
Well, we've just taken a big breath, and here we go again. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
This fighter doesn't just want to win by knockout. They want to do it early so they can get out of here.
How you deal with a slugger, you've got to use brain over brawn. Bull and a matador. Pop, jab, move. Get them angry.
Is he going to punch himself out, though? That's another scoring shot. A straight right just misses. Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. It's like a match made in heaven.
sure why he's not using it. Hold that thought! The greatest has been dazed! Muhammad Ali in trouble! The greatest! Muhammad Ali is down! Do you believe it? How about that impact? Let's see that again in slow motion.
I need to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Listen to me. Are you okay?
The referee deems they can continue, but this might be a big mistake.
Well, now it's about getting back to the...
And down goes Wilder! What a knockout headshot. Let's watch it again. And they knew it when they threw it.
1, 2, 3, 4. Are you okay?
One round, 2 knockdowns, each by a different fighter.
Sometimes you talk about drawing first blood. What is that?
On to the third. Both fighters went to the canvas last round. What are we going to see here?
That is showing the fitness, that is showing the stamina, that is showing the hard work done as you. If you can get knocked down and get back up and knock your opponent down, they've got it.
Straight right just misses. Which fighter will say no mas? Well done with that counter shot. How about that time counter shot? Oh, and this is really going to rub him the wrong way. Good defense on that right hook. Jab slightly off target. Those counter punches have to hurt. There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. You can't afford to make... Hold it right there! If there's anyone that can get out of trouble, it's Muhammad Ali. And apparently no rest for the weary. Thought about taking a breath, but instead... One punch did the trick. Let's see it again in slow motion.
Shot from the gods, they say.
Talk about Ali in that last round. His legs are gone, but somehow he's still in this fight. There's the bell for round 4. Something has got to change after 2 knockdowns in the last round.
I have no idea what they have left. How do you come back from something like that? Not on twice?
Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere, look at this. Who would have thought Ali would get rattled like this? And now they're right back into the fray.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
The straight right just misses. Deontay Wilder rocked right now. He's in some serious trouble. It appears that the moment of trouble has passed, at least for now.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
With fighters landing in these exchanges, Judge is going to have a tough job.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
speed. Hold that thought! Is this the beginning of the end for Muhammad Ali? And it appears the onslaught is over. At least, hold it right there! Muhammad Ali in trouble, but surely he'll find a way out. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Ali in that last round. From this moment forward, he cannot afford to lose another round.
You know,
Back into the fray here in round 5. After that last round, something has got to change.
this is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
The greatest has been dazed. Muhammad Ali in trouble. And it appears they weathered the storm. How? I'm not sure.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they...
I gotta stop you here, Johnny, as we pick up the heat. If there's anyone that can get out of trouble, it's Muhammad Ali. A true champion knows how to get out of trouble after they got into trouble, and it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
You wouldn't want to be on the receiving end of a shot from that heavyweight. One punch could end this fight for either of these two heavyweights.
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to think him. You've just got to be smarter than him. You've got to be like a little Fagin and pickpocket him.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Ali in that last round. At this point, you got to believe he can't. On to the 6th round. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. There's a counter shot. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. That counter shot lands. This fighter has determined that they can walk through any punches that their opponent throws, and that's a very confident spot to be in.
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing off and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing.
Whoa, Johnny! Who would have thought Ali would get rattled like this? Didn't wait long to get back and get engaged.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough, tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Good punch. Oh, Wilder just got clipped and he's in a world of trouble. I don't know if I've ever seen him this hurt before. How did they survive that?
Step back, compose.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Muhammad Ali in trouble, but surely he'll find a way out. Let's talk about Ali in that last round. The game plan does not seem to be working. it's round 7. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. You couldn't write a script like this. This is like Rocky versus Apollo. You hear people talk about a boxer's chin. Do they have a good chin? Do they have a glass jaw? Those are questions that are being answered here tonight.
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong, because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
Both men step back for just a moment. Nice counter shot. You'd like to see more jabs. Punch, counter punch. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Nice counter shot. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Ali in that last round. You know that bell was... There's the bell to start round 8. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart, because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs are gone. He knows your head's not clear.
Whoa, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. Who would have thought Ali would get rattled like this? No, we don't see a knockdown.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level. You could see it in their eyes. They saw that punch coming, and there was nothing they could do.
That's lights out right there.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So time to go celebrate after a...